So we're using a high row here from Panatta. This is very, very similar to your ISO pull downs that Hammer Strength do. So your gym's probably got one similar to this. Most people perform these, so we're going to be doing these in a single arm motion, but most people perform these like so, where you're really tucking your elbow by your side and there's a lot of bend in their elbow. So you're almost thinking about putting that elbow straight down. And while that's a really good option, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. If you have a problem feeling that in your biceps instead of your back, here's a slightly different way to do it. So you're going to use that same grip that you would otherwise do. And instead of putting straight down, you just notice the amount of flexion in my elbow as I pull straight down. What I'm going to try and do is try and keep the angle at my elbow pretty large. So I'm kind of arcing forwards here. So as opposed to I'm here, I'm more back here, okay? So I'm drawing the elbow down, keeping the elbow angle pretty big, and then really trying to almost imagine bursting an orange between my armpits to really get my lats firing. What I can also do, if you do really struggle with that, is shift yourself a little bit further back on the seat. So instead of really being close in here, you can shift yourself back here, and that creates kind of a bigger arcing point. So it's a really big arc here, almost turned into a rotor point, and then really big stretch. So really big arc and really big stretch. So by doing them like this, I'm going to be getting a little bit less bicep and arguably a little bit more lats. As I said, there's nothing wrong with straight down, but that arcing motion does make a really big difference if you are struggling with feeling that in your lats.